Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, here on the Tan Talk Radio Network, where we strive to bring you the libertarian perspective on political events of the day. There's no show quite like Freedom Works, with in-depth interviews, our ultimate top 10 list, and so much more. So join us for Freedom Works, the Paul Malloy Show, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Caregivers find the support they need on Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver. Heard every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m., Linda and her caring and knowledgeable guests will bring you education, information, and resources, as well as a shoulder for caregivers. That's Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver, where you can find help and hope every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Ain't it good?
This is Paul Porter, the arena voice of the Tampa Bay Lightning and press box voice of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, inviting you to join me and Jason Alessi for the home team every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network and Facebook Live, the home team with Paul Porter. Special guests, prizes, and your phone calls about the Bucs, Lightning, Rays, USF, Sun, FSU, Florida, and more. Talk to you this Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tune in Saturdays from 3 to 5 p.m. for Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. That's 2 hours of great gospel music every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. All brought to you by the Ozona Pig Restaurant in Ozona. Yes, that's every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. It's Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. Tune in on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk, entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
It's 7 o'clock. It's Thursday night. I'm Mac James, stand-up comic, and it's time for Stand Up for News.
Welcome, everyone, to Stand Up for News. We have an exciting show tonight. I am filling in for James. I think he had some fancy schmancy dinner plans. He kicked us to the curb.
Yeah. You got some big shoes to fill.
I do.
You know what they say about guys with big shoes.
Well, I'm a lady with big shoes. So what does that
big
mean?
jokes.
What does that mean?
It means we're all clowns here. We are all clowns here.
Okay, for those of you just listening, you might be wondering who that beautiful butter voice who just popped in is. And that is our wonderful friend / co-host / comedian, Captain Jim.
Thank you, Robin. So great to be back with y'all. Such wonderful faces and new friends.
Hey, yeah.
I was actually disappointed. I thought she was about to say me, Brandy Joy, but I guess you're the sultry, beautiful voice that we're talking about. It is so great to see you.
It's so great to look across and see your smiling face and Robin's and then Les.
He's like, your name.
It's okay. I'm bad too. I do apologize, Brandy. Let me try this again. And then also, we have the wonderful, beautiful, lovely laugh of my good friend and co-host, Miranda Joy.
No, I don't fall for that one. I got the sloppy second intro. Hi, everyone. It's so great to be here with you again on a Thursday. Brandy Joy here with you. Such a great time we're about to have.
I know.
Let's do this, Robin.
I'm going in no order. And then we have our wonderful new addition, who also has pretty decent radio voice, our good friend, Les Walton.
Thank you for that. Yeah. Hi, thanks for having me again, and I'm always glad to be here.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and listen to your voice.
No, really, that's the best way to do it. You got to shut your eyes.
It's not a competition, really. Captain Jim.
We also is everyone else has headphones? Okay, good. We also have Elizabeth, but I think she's doing other things for right now, but she will be in here shortly.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we have our wonderful Liz Taylor coming with us.
Liz Taylor.
As I mentioned, I brought her here. We do the Brandy Joy after party right after this show. But since Mac James brought her here, we do the Brandy Joy after party right after this show. But since Mac James got better things to do than be here with all of us. I'm like, all right, I guess Liz Taylor, you're coming. She's like, all right, great.
Well, I think first things first, I think we should catch up with Captain Jim because, Jim, you are a boat captain.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Chips
for a
Ahoy.
while.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the
Until they revoke
mainland.
my license, I don't know. They might have doubts about me.
Now, you've spent the last 6 months in
Maryland, Chesapeake Bay.
Oh,
Yes, and actually Potomac. So actually got hooked up with a outfit out of Washington, D.C., out of all places, and with a small boat, and they kept me very, very busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how in the year of our Lord 2025 in Washington, D.C., how was that summer, my friend?
Oh, it's just absolutely nothing happening. Nothing going on whatsoever.
And let's not forget, it's not the size of the boat. It's the size of the captain.
It's the size of the sailor in that boat. And I tell you, it was great because we went out. We took a lot of new people who'd never been out before, a lot of young people. And, they maybe, I was on a boat, but okay, well, you're actually going to sail it. And they got like a nice little lesson and learned a lot about being on the water and how to operate a boat. And some of them did very, very, very well. And some of them did the millennial thing, and they're like they're driving and they got their phone up, and I'm like, okay, you can only do one thing at a time. Do you do that when you're driving a car? Oh, I don't drive a car.
The car. Jesus takes the wheel.
Okay, yes, that's not how this works.
Hey, Captain Marvin, actually, you've done boat tours with a few of my friends, actually. Like one of them was just like, this guy? I'm like, how do you know him? They know you from the boat stuff.
Yeah, actually, oh my gosh, who's got the She's
so crispy.
She's so crispy.
Shout out Ronica.
Oh, yeah.
She was one of our guests here on the show before.
And she goes by She's So Crispy.
Oh, she's so crispy. She's so fine. She played too much. She's so. She actually. So funny. So she has one of the largest bar restaurants in downtown St. Petersburg.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And I mean, this location is prime time. My homegirl does not play around. So quick shout out. Go ahead and
serious restaurateur, serious sailor. She was had a great time with her earlier in this year with her and her family. So yeah. It's a small world out there.
It's a small boating world.
I call St. Pete.
Really is.
I call St. Pete like the big little city. Like you can go out and like not see anyone, period, that but still like small enough to if you want to find them, you can. I love St. Pete. Shout out St. Pete.
It's the biggest small town in Florida.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything comparable except like Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Well, Fort Lauderdale's a pretty good city, too.
Yeah. I mean, the grass is not greener. If you were born in St. Pete, I feel bad for you because you start out filet mignon. The grass is not greener on the other side of the fence. Shout out St. Pete.
Well, our girl Elizabeth just joined us. Hi, Elizabeth.
What's going on, Liz Taylor?
Hi, everyone. I'm a little under the weather, but good to be here. Yes.
Keep it over there. Keep it over there.
Yeah, as I mentioned,
it's just allergy.
This is not consensual. I made her come here. As soon as I walked in, Robin Savage was like, "Hey, you can have Liz Taylor come on in and sit with us." I was like, "No, I'm making her." She said no, and I said, "Shut your mouth." Shut your mouth.
Censoring that part for the radio.
Well, that's how Howard Stern got Robin Quivers on the radio. He just dragged her ass in. Come on, I need somebody to do this here with me. Sit down there, talking to this. Just laugh at everything I say.
Well, Liz started with us just being a caller in to Stand Up for News. And by the way, if you too want to call in to Stand Up for News and do us a joke, I usually, if you call in, tell us a joke. Make us laugh.
What's the number?
727-441-3000. Again, just call us up, say what's up, and maybe do a knock joke or something.
For the one guy who did call in and do a joke one time when I was here, it was dirty, and we still have to have FCC regulations. We already make our producer Mike so nervous just with our voices.
Man, Mike, he's back there working. We're doing this for you.
He's got his hand hovering over the cough button. He's ready at any time.
It's like an Eminem CD here. Good lordy, woody, you must be going off that. See, like Mike's sitting there watching that button over there.
We see Mike just dripping with sweat. Like we're gonna get fined.
We keep him on his toes.
Okay, well, are we ready to stand up for news? Anyone have any more questions for Captain Jim?
Yeah, I do. So how long are you going to be here with us? So Captain Jim, he is also a stand-up comedian. He's performed all over the St. Petersburg area where I've performed because that's kind of where I met him. So very funny guy. Are you going to stay with us for a little while?
Yes, definitely staying through the winter months. Maybe hop down to the islands a little bit. We'll see what I get going on. But yeah, I'm still based primarily out of Tampa Bay, Florida. I am very busy, getting lots of things booked up so far, and so I'm sticking around. This is still home. This is still home. I'm snowbirding it, but I'm back down here. I'm getting used to Tampa Bay lifestyle. Adjusting the whole thing. I sit an extra 5 seconds. When the stoplight turns green before I pull out the intersection.
You're the guy. You're the guy. Hold everything up. 5 seconds.
So
I'm getting used to not being the fastest car on the road anymore.
Just in the seas. So home is where the heart is, and friendship is a guest, a book, a fire, a hand clap, a place the soul can rest. That is the first poem that I plagiarized while I was in school, and I did get an F on it, but I did not get arrested in middle school.
You were plagiarizing?
I think they realized this little girl does not have flows like that. So.
Brandy was cheating with AI before AI was a thing.
Yeah, I got more than one AI.
Same thing happened to me when I plagiarized. How I compared thee to a summer's day. No, Jim, you did not write that.
I mean, if you plagiarize the Bible, who's gonna sue you?
Who's this King James guy sending me a lawsuit?
God's like, I will send you there, but Jesus is like, but I'm gonna bring you back. Shout out JC.
From the law offices of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Nice.
Well, now can we?
Bigger is better.
Now, James, Captain Jim, can we be expecting you in the radio for the next several months when you're back in town?
I will be kind of off and on depending on what I'm doing. So count me as a maybe.
Okay, so this guy, what happens is he gets a captain's gig where he makes money, and he chooses that over being here with us in the radio station.
Yeah, it reminds me of that song, "The Sailors Say, Brandy, you're a fine girl." It sounds like a sweet song until you realize he's like, I'm gonna be like Captain Jim and choose, the sea.
It's not the radio station.
Sorry, ladies. Gotta get out there.
Until they start paying me for this.
Brandy, you're a fine girl, but
quite good in that.
But you don't pay the rent. Pay the rent, girl.
Yeah. The next hit.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start putting us live on Instagram. So you can follow us on Instagram, Stand Up, 4 News, or you can find us on YouTube, Stand Up, 4 News, and then you can watch us be funny instead of just hearing us be funny. Again, we love our listeners. We are here every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Unless I'm late, then it's 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Unless you're listening on Brandy Time. And
then after that. And then after that, of course, is me and Liz Taylor on the Brain Joy After Party. So let's stand up for some news before Mac James gets mad at us.
I know. It's 6:17. You haven't even started standing up for the news.
Yeah, guys, what are you hesitating for? The news doesn't just stand up for itself. It was born without legs.
Yeah, it was born in a wheelchair. Oh.
So the news gets bullied, and that's what we're here for. Is the
I have a feeling we've all heard this before.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll kick off. And should we, in honor of James, go clockwise or counterclockwise? Usually I buck the system.
I like counterclockwise. He's such a rebel.
Okay, we'll go counterclockwise then. Tick, tick, tick. So that would be less. Okay, I will start it off.
All right.
Zachary Ty Bryan, who played the oldest son in the 90s sitcom Home Improvement, was arrested for assaulting his girlfriend. He was ordered to stay 100 yards away from his girlfriend for 5 years or until he's able to revive his acting career, whichever comes first.
Ooh, I think that's, I think one of those is going to be.
He's going to have to be on the other side of the fence with Wilson.
He's making gorilla noises with his TV dad.
Yeah.
Okay, take it away, Les.
All right. Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office arrested a baker's dozen of convenience store owners and clerks in a month-long undercover drug op on stores selling synthetic Mary Jane, or spice trash, as I call it. I'm one for glad to hear that this lab-made poison is not going to be sold to children. I mean, it's legal, folks, in the state of Florida to get your cannabis. I mean, just turn 18 and go to the dispensary.
Man, I'm happy I'm not under 18.
Yeah.
Well, after this year, because of the thing that just passed, they are canceling all of the marijuana industry. So that's a fun thing.
I mean, they just welcomed us in, so
Good. Make pot interesting again.
What are we going to do? It's not legal.
No, we never had to deal with that before.
Add on to the record.
It's a lot more interesting when some random guy hands you a bag of it instead of you going shopping for it.
If you're still getting busted for that, then grow up.
All righty, Captain Jim, do you have some news to stand up for?
Yeah, I'm going to make something up here. After nearly 42 days of the government shutdown, the government has finally reopened. However, House Speaker Mike Johnson is calling this a soft opening. So don't expect anything to work right. Expect your order to come late. You might get the wrong thing. Well, actually, you know what? Isn't this the way government's been operating for years anyway?
Always soft opening.
Soft opening.
I love that.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of soft things about Mike Johnson.
Whoa.
Where's the love now, man? That was quick.
The hard lighter with a soft touch. Mike Johnson.
It's the openings.
All righty, Elizabeth Taylor, do you have anything to add? Or you hand it over to Brandy?
Can I tell Brandy joke?
Yeah, Brandy joke. Right, starting right there.
The amount of snow we will get this year has been predicted to be higher than last year. And although it's predicted to be higher than last year, we in Florida kind of don't care. On to you. Got him.
Nice. No, this chick's kind of for our Liz Taylor friend right here. Yeah, that's how I do. So Travis Kelce, who is engaged to Super Bowl winner Taylor Swift. And he also plays on a football team as a football player. Well, he is investing in a Six Flags theme park brand.
Oh.
Yeah, and so I'm actually guessing that one of the first rides that he's going to erect is going to be a wooden roller coaster.
That's good.
If you're a Swiftie, you get it.
I ain't gotta knock on wood.
I gotta knock on wood.
Elizabeth, I heard you were a Swiftie. It's good to introduce myself. I'm a quickie.
Hey, you might enjoy our next segment on the next hour, which is actually called Quickie with a Swiftie. So
whoa. I might need to stick around for that.
It's Kismet.
All right, Robin Savage, or
I just wanted to explain that joke real quick to Jim. Did you get it? Okay, so Taylor Swift just came out with a new album, and there is a song on there called "Knock on Wood."
It's called Wood.
Oh, it's just called Wood?
Wood.
And it's about Travis.
Travis's manhood.
Oh my God, he has a wooden leg.
That's a third
Poor
one.
guy.
And it's also a redwood is what she calls it. Yeah.
They use the Jackson 5 music. It's good. It's catchy.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, they give her credit, of course.
Yeah, I want you back.
Yeah.
she really made that sound real pervy. You can't go from talking about wood to the Jackson 5. Like, come on.
It's a whole song though dedicated to just that.
Just that one part of Travis.
But Robin Savage, you had said,
song.
well,
Not
you know,
yet.
it's a roller coaster. We want to keep that thing together. So Robin Savage, she had mentioned something. So Liz, go ahead and tell them you're saying about if you're not a Swiftie. You just
don't know it yet.
Say it.
And if you're not a Swiftie, you just don't know it yet. I've converted all my friends.
She's converted. And then
It's a religion.
And then Robin Savage, you had said something once about if you're not a Swiftie, it's because you're listening with your ears.
Oh,
yeah.
and you need to be listening with your heart.
And listen with your heart.
Sounds very religious.
My heart went deaf decades ago.
All right, on with the news.
We're like a basket of like ADHD puppies or something.
Oh my goodness.
We're not able to focus very
Pay
well.
attention to the ball.
Okay, so bagpipers claim the world's record with playing AC/DC's It's a Long Way to the Top. The onlookers soon realized it's a long way to abuse your ears. So, all right, what do you have for us, Les?
All right. Honda issues recall on 500,000 Civics made from 2016 to 2021 after discovering manufacturing issue that may cause wheels to come off the vehicle while moving. Tokyo drift enthusiasts are sparked with excitement. Hey, one for all the dads out there.
I thought Hondas were supposed to be the good cars.
Yeah, well, wheels fall off.
Yeah.
I mean, it took them long enough to figure it out. I mean, it's 2025. You're like, hey, we should look into this maybe.
No, I really think I had a Honda that I drove without wheels. Like Hondas go.
Yeah, even with the wheels off, they'll still go as long as you change that oil.
I gave it only 2 oil changes my whole entire life.
I feel like that Honda was your guardian angel. Brandy.
Honda was. It's between Honda and Jesus. Come on.
The Travis Kelce of cars.
All right, Captain Jim, do you have any news for us to stand up for?
Sure. This past Sunday, 8 Democrats crossed party lines to vote with Republicans to pass the continuing resolution to reopen the federal government. The very next day, the Republican Party had gained the Democrats' chocolate milk in the congressional cafeteria after trading them for the Republicans' Brussels sprouts. Great trading going on here, guys. I mean, I've heard of like lame duck presidents before, not a lame duck party. Enjoy those sprouts, Democrats.
Whatever gets things going again. Come on. Come on, guys.
Yeah, there's those electric paddles, there's shock paddles. That'll do it too, you know.
They're like, and we're also going to do the Republicans' homework, so take that.
They're the McFlys. Come on, McFly.
Yeah, I needed my Sunday to put my handwriting.
All righty. Elizabeth Taylor, you want to go next?
I'm going to tell another Brandy joke.
She's not claiming them.
Who's there? Okay, so 2 sisters are accused of stealing nearly 2.5 thousand K in goods from Target. That can't be that hard to do. What did they steal? Some eyeliner and a toaster? Target's expensive, right? I don't go there because it's expensive. This is a nonprofit radio station. I am poor.
My jokes sound so much better when you say them.
I mean, there could be a future just writing for Liz, you know.
She's my ghostwriter.
Hey, I thought we're past Halloween. We need turkey riders next.
Well, speaking about turkey, a woman cancels Thanksgiving and Christmas because her husband and her family had voted for Trump, you know? So I guess Jesus doesn't get a birthday.
You know, when my daughter was younger and she'd get mad at someone in the house, she would take away our birthdays. She would just.
So you're like 24.
Nice. One time I accidentally stepped back, and not only did I step on the cat's tail, there was like a chunk of hair left. And she was like, "Mom, there goes your birthday." I'm like, I didn't mean this.
It wasn't hair, it was like the cat's tail.
She's a fluffy cat. So it was a pretty good chunk of tail. So I'm 34 now. So many birthdays taken away.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. All righty. Let me see. Scientists found an antibody in llamas and alpacas that could be used to treat brain disorders like Alzheimer's and schizophrenia. One scientist told Stand Up for News adorable animal reporter, "It's ironic that these antibodies are related to these fuzzy bodies." So I guess people in the alpaca family have some sort of antibody that cures people. So
yeah, I don't know. I know the alpaca wool is worth some, considerable. Yeah, there's some money to be made.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I thought wool in general has
There's
lanolin.
spitters. Go on.
Hey, Willow spits nasty stuff.
I didn't make the animal.
All right. Let's
Yes. Federal officials indicted 2 Major League Baseball pitchers on charges related to alleged gambling scheme to rig bets on baseball games. What's the big deal? I don't understand. Like, this is a bigger waste of time than congressional hearings on steroids. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, it's gambling. It's not playing bridge with the Golden Girls. I mean, like, yeah.
Apparently, Blanche used to cheat a lot.
I do recall hearing that.
Well, I say I have a full house again.
That's Southern Belle, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of gambling, I guess, in the news, and
Yeah.
I think the only time
Yes.
it can hurt people is if the players are in on it and then they're throwing the games. I could see where that would be.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, this is like
still, it's
still
gambling.
We should be allowed
Why
to
is
bet
the
on
government
which.
involved?
We should bet on which players are throwing the game.
You guys,
Yeah.
wrestling is real too.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But at least they were honest from day one.
Like, you know.
I hope,
It's gonna be
I hope
cheaters.
Santa brings y'all a lot of stuff for Christmas.
But not if you're in a MAGA family.
Canceled. Again, welcome back, Captain.
It's so good to be home.
Okay, Captain Jim, any more news?
Sure. Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman, one of the 8 Democrats who voted with Republicans to reopen the government, was hospitalized yesterday after a fall at his home where his face hit the floor. And some witnesses are actually disputing this account, saying that the floor actually got up on its own and hit him in the face. I guess it's not just, his voters that are upset with him. It's his home. His home is reacting against him now. This is...
The tiles just slapped them right.
Here's a face full of Formica for you.
I used to have the same problem when I drank.
Well, isn't he known for wearing hoodies? Maybe the hood of the hoodie broke his fall a little bit.
Maybe, but it'd have to be a big hoodie for that guy.
That's true. He's a pretty big guy.
The guy's like Frankenstein in a hoodie.
Me fall on floor. All righty, ladies.
Liz Taylor. Again, I'm Brandy joke, but I'm going to read it.
It's my brain joke is all hers.
I wrote this. All right. So Haley Bieber jokes that her son Jack goes to bed, quote, like a baby glazed donut after getting lathered up in French lotion. I go to bed the same way, but a completely different scenario.
What a perv.
Brandon not seeing this. Elizabeth tells the jokes, and Brandy just laughs and laughs at her own jokes that she wrote.
I'm hilarious. It's like when I do stand-up comedy. This is what I say. Like, the audience doesn't have to laugh. Like, I'm already booked. I think I'm hilarious. I do too. And obviously, so do y'all. Thank you for always having me on Stand Up for News.
Clap, clap.
That was funny.
What's wrong with these people? It's not only us, but y'all are joining us. So you are part of this wonderful party, this wonderful brigade, this wonderful, I don't know another word for it, but speaking of wonderful, today is, I got to read it, National Be Nice Day?
Oh,
No. World Kindness Day is today.
okay.
Yes, today, November 13th, is World Kindness Day. So only a few more hours, then I'm going to tell you beautiful, kind, sweet, funny, kind people how I actually feel. No, I love you guys.
Almost like the purge.
We love you too, Brandy.
But yeah, so be nice to everybody today. Tomorrow is a different day, but today is World Kindness Day. Do something nice. Open up a door. Tell your mom thank you.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
Okay.
I like that.
I'll tell you what, we'll go one more round with regular news and then we'll do laughs from the past.
Last from the
Okay,
past.
so one more round and then some. All righty. Now I got to actually find something. The man formerly known as Prince Andrew was also in the Epstein files and emails. He's now supposed to be addressed by his birth name, which is Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Mountbatten, more like better be batten down the hatches. Creepy Andy is on the loose.
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh no,
Mountbatten.
I just do the sign thing, guy.
Need a another bat to deal with that guy. Okay, Les.
All right. Starbuck Worker United Union will hold a strike at 65 store locations in 45 cities today, protesting a lack of progress in labor negotiations with Starby. The strike is meant to interrupt Starby's Red Cup Day. I look forward tomorrow to videos of soccer moms losing their shiz, not being able to get their Starby fix.
How many Karens will be like, I ordered a coffee.
Hey, where's my red cup?
I don't even know how to order it from Starbucks.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
I'm like, am I allowed in this line? Just like my tax bracket is just not anywhere near that.
If I ask for a cup of Joe, y'all gonna kick me out?
I don't even shop at Target. Target.
It's too sophisticated. Build that Walmart. Build that Walmart.
I actually don't even grow. Like, God knows how poor I am. He's like, I'm just gonna make you not grow. Go ahead and keep your bras from middle school.
Go ahead and buy from the large boy section at Target.
So I'm wearing my daughter's hand-me-downs.
All right, Captain Jim, it's all yours.
Thank you. Russia premiered its first AI robot this week with President Putin in attendance. On stage, the robot took a few steps and then fell on its face. But Putin had a good sense of humor about it and introduced the robot as the Fetterman.
That's a good callback.
He's not that bad of a guy. Come on,
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share this one with Liz Taylor. Brandy Joy here. So people are sharing their thoughts on something that you see in someone's house that lets you know that they're middle class.
Okay.
And now some of these items included good toilet paper. Now, I'm not going to lie. I went to my sister's house and I used their toilet paper and had this little wavy edge. I'm like, okay, Charmin. But by the way, I never understood the Charmin bears, but does a bear in the woods? Now I get it.
Well, if they do, they use Charmin.
They use Charmin. All right. So a second thing that you see in someone's house that lets you know that they're middle class, not just good toilet paper, but I guess there's, like their kids' bedroom sets match. They have good comforters and matching stuff like that. And a third thing is, what was it? An extra room in the house. So you just have an extra room. Honestly, when I was growing up, my mom got a cordless phone. And I remember looking at it and being like, is this ours? I thought we made it. It's not a cell phone. It was simply a phone without a cord. And I was just like, wow, Mom.
The circle of life.
I applaud you. I am a Nepo baby.
You go back to school. So I was talking about my cordless phone last night.
I wasn't allowed to use it, but
things are expensive.
Is there something that y'all had in your homes that was just like, whoa, I am like a baller?
Yeah, food. Oh my gosh, there's a bag of groceries this week. We're rich.
I kind of remember the micro, because I felt like my mom got a microwave like 2 years after everyone else got a microwave.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, oh, hey, you guys don't come to my house? We can microwave stuff.
I'm like, yeah. I'm coming, Robin.
Oh my God, you probably got a microwave.
I was trying to make Robin my sugar mama.
Okay, are we ready to do this day in history?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
Blast from the past.
Last from the past. Last from the past. Okay, this day in history, I did not write the day, but it was sometime, I think, in the 60s. The United States Supreme Court ruled racial segregation on buses to be illegal. Upon hearing of this anniversary, the current SCOTUS said, shoot, we really missed the mark on that one because they're terrible people. That was the punchline to that joke.
All right. Today in history, 1987, Sonny and Cher will perform together for the final time singing their hit, I Got You Babe, on late night TV with David Letterman. They were there actually just to talk about how complicated relationship with ex-spouses and professional partners. Can you imagine, you're out with your ex and you run into some friends and they're like, hey, you guys want to go ahead and roll around the hay one more time for us,
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
Yeah, thank you, babe.
Couldn't have done it without you, babe.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, the last from the past from you, Captain Jim.
Thank you, Robin. In this week in history, in 1985, 4 Palestinian Liberation Organization hijackers seized the Italian cruise ship Achille Lauro and demand the release of 50 Palestinians held by Israel. The following day, they gave up on their demands and asked to be removed from the ship after getting food poisoning at the ship's buffet line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, those ships pretty much defend themselves. They don't need cannons. They're just floating bacteria factories, It's a floating kindergarten, for crying out loud. It's just, yeah.
I even without terrible food, I will vomit on a ship. So you probably have good sea legs because you're a ship's captain.
Yeah, the only time I get seasick is when I look at a cruise ship.
See, Robin,
God.
you got to crush up the Dramamine and take
It gets into your system a lot faster if you snort it.
Just be like, oh, I love selling. It's so good.
I'm coming.
Mix the bags up, guys.
All right.
All right. Blast from the past.
Blast from the past.
All right, this is another Brandy. But this month in history, I'm ghost reading. This month in history, 1996. All right, so Evander Holyfield scored. Evander.
You're probably right.
I'm probably not.
I think
So
it is Evander.
It is Evander Hollywood. Wait. All right, Evander Holyfield scored a technical knockout of Mike Tyson to win the heavyweight boxing championship for the 3rd time. His response after his technical win was, Stop it. Oh my gosh, I'm so hilarious. It's kind of an inside joke.
Again, thank y'all for joining us. Make sure y'all follow us on YouTube and Instagram under Stand Up, the number 4 News. All right, so what do I got for you? This month in history, 1888, Benjamin Harrison of the Republican Party was elected U.S. president by an electoral majority, despite losing the popular vote by more than 90,000 to a Democrat. So as our dear Mark Twain once said, if voting made a difference, they wouldn't let you do it.
They barely let me do it now.
I'm actually not allowed either.
What did we do wrong?
I guess drugs was illegal then.
Well, in a year, you won't be able to vote again.
That's all right. Y'all don't want my vote.
vote.
Y'all don't want my vote.
Y'all haven't gotten my vote in a long time anyway. It doesn't matter.
We don't want your vote either, Captain.
Okay, I got one more this day in history. So the November 13th, 1789, in a letter to Jean-Baptiste Leroy, Benjamin Franklin wrote, in this world, nothing can be certain except death and taxes. Upon hearing this, Jean created the Baptist Church and became tax exempt.
Got him. Got him.
I think they have to change that now to like nothing is certain except death and tax cuts.
And then Jesus laughs at you. Got him.
Oh, not JC. All right. This day in history, 2014, India cricket batsman Rohit Sharma sets a new world ODI record of 264 runs off 173 balls. I have no idea what any of these things mean. Like, I'm reading. All right. It's a record. Cool.
Isn't cricket kind of like football, but it's got like a baseball bat and you run bases? But
Well, you
No
see,
idea. No idea. No clue.
when a mommy loves a daddy very, very much.
When a baseball loves a badminton. Very much.
Then they go to India and they play cricket. You have any other history jokes for us, Captain Jim?
Yes, Robin. This week, back in 1959, the Clutter family was discovered murdered on their Kansas farm, which inspired the Truman Capote's classic nonfiction novel, In Cold Blood. It also inspired Truman Capote's follow-up nonfiction book the following year about how to clean up your life, called How to Declutter Your Family Farm.
Now, was this the same In Cold Blood of not Chuck Norris? Was it Chuck Norris?
That was the
other guy. He would kind of have more of a square head.
Bronson.
Yeah,
Bronson.
Charles Bronson.
This is Charles Bronson.
Yeah, was that the same or had nothing?
I don't think so. The Charles Bronson novels, not quite exactly flying off the shelves.
I didn't know Charles.
And you'll pay for it.
Charles Bronson sounds like the anteater from.
Brandy's like, what are you guys talking about?
I haven't seen that.
I'm just trying to crack
I
a Chuck
haven't seen
Norris
that
joke.
Pixar. You mean you're trying to nunchuck a
Yeah,
Chuck Norris joke?
So I do have a Chuck Norris joke because you said Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris's mom has a heart tattoo that says son. And so do I. Check it out. Yeah, my son's cool like Chuck Norris, except my son could beat Chuck Norris's. But all right. One more for history. This week, or this month in history, despite trailing in most polls, Republican Donald Trump was elected president, despite losing to the popular vote of more than 2.8 million to Hillary Clinton. So once again, as our dear Mark Twain said, if voting made a difference, they wouldn't let you do it.
And the theme of tonight's program is.
You guys don't vote. That's the thing.
Don't rock it.
Okay. Well, I will let you guys do. We want to do a round of weather jokes. Do you want to do a round of regular jokes, or smoke them if you got them?
I mean, surely we're able to say whether or not anything in the jokes.
That's true.
Let's make our fearless leader that's having dinner without us proud.
He did say, "Hey, Mom." So he's listening.
Of course he's listening. Hello, Mac James, and hello, all of our listeners. Again, if you ever want to call in and do a funny joke, it doesn't have to be that funny. We might still even laugh. We are a supportive group over here.
We are.
Phone number is 727-441-3000. And of course, you can follow us on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube under Stand Up for News.
Clap, clap. If you're one of my friends, you're watching me on Facebook Live now.
Oh, if you're one of her friends, you're probably in the studio with us right now.
If I have any friends left, I probably won't have you after this show.
Les is like, what's a friend?
I mean, you're not lying.
You got a friend in me.
We love having Les on our show.
I love being here.
I would say he's Mr. Reliable, Les.
Oh, there you go.
He's always here. He's got good jokes.
Some people would disagree, but
but you're already booked.
We have Les's ex-wife out in the studio. Come on in, Mrs. Les.
Oh my gosh. I was just like, oh my gosh. I just called him babe earlier. I was joking about the Cher
Wait,
song.
why does she look familiar? Oh my goodness.
Whoa. I was joking. She was Mr. Reliable.
Remember that farm in Kansas?
Okay. I will move on and stop scaring everyone.
Listeners, I really hope y'all are laughing as much as we laugh here. Like, we are here to make y'all laugh. So,
okay. Honda and Nissan are in talks to merge and build cars in the United States. They can't decide whether they should rename their vehicles Honan, Nissanda, or please don't rate our ice factory ice agents. Radar Factory, I say, gents.
Yeah.
Think how much funnier my jokes would be if I said them correctly.
As I mentioned, if y'all got a joke, go ahead and call us in. We might still laugh.
All right, I don't have a weather joke per se, but recent reports say Americans with lower credit scores or falling behind on their car payments are at a highest level in decades. Duh. They have low credit scores for the same reason. It's just the cycle of life. Yep. All right, prove me. All right, we're going to do it again.
I'm always a statistic, I swear.
I'm part of that. Yeah, me too.
You know what they do have? Way higher interest rates than the people with good credit. So it's because life's super fair. Life is super fair.
This is how you know Robin here was middle class.
True middle class. I always thought I was. But I found out years later. I'm like, oh, we're poor. Oh, that's what's going on.
All right, Captain Jim.
Okay, I am not sure whether reopening the government was the result of a long, carefully considered study of the impacts that denying food benefits to Americans had, or whether or not it was just a snap decision.
Like it.
All right, so what I have here. So whether you're a millennial or not, as I mentioned, I'm just going to throw whether or not up in there. Whether you're a millennial or not, it's been said, they've mentioned as a whole group, they've all quoted at the same time. It's wild to think we all thought what we was doing was harmless. So millennials think like what they're doing. Wait, am I a millennial? What are millennials too? I was born in all right, everybody. I was born in 1987. There's my birth year.
Oh yeah.
You're
Definitely not an Xer.
You're not an Xer.
No.
Well, these are millennials.
I think you're a Zennial.
No, I think I'm a millennial.
Millennials
Yeah.
are people that grew up in the 2000s.
Yeah, so I am a millennial, and I did not think what I was doing was harmless. I absolutely knew what I was doing was very dangerous. Like, we didn't have Facebook. We had AIM. There was no face on it. You simply meet the guy in the McDonald's parking lot, hide behind a bush, and then just see who might have killed you. But did I die?
Wait a minute, which McDonald's parking lot in 1987 was this? Because, you know.
I thought you looked familiar. We meet again. It was me.
So Brandy, if you had AIM, does this sound familiar?
Yeah, and I mean, we were poor, so it would do that nonstop. It never connected. It just made that weird. The computer turned on, and then like it just made that noise. It did nothing else. It was connected to my cordless phone.
You were proud of that cordless phone.
I was so proud. I think we even had caller ID. You had a little machine on the side that says the number. Ballin'.
Not answering that.
Just took our pagers down to the payphone, you know.
I'm like, sorry, you buy McDonald's yet?
Close.
All right. Well, Brandy has mentioned Jesus Christ a lot, so I will, in honor.
Shout out
to JC. I'll tell this joke. A lot of backlash is happening with churches after a viral video of a homeless woman being denied to park in the church's parking lot. Did you guys see that?
Mm-mm.
So this lady
was me.
This lady was homeless, and the church kicked her out of the parking lot, and she was like, "Can't you guys have pity on me?" And they were like, "Nope." So the homeless lady told Stand Up for News hypocrisy reporter, "I get nicer treatment at Church's Chicken than an actual church." Shout out to JC, and
JC's like, "Huh?"
JC's like, "That's not what I said."
He said, "She's like loud." Bring back some Church's Chicken.
If Jesus were alive, I think he would give the lady a piece of Church's Chicken and let her sleep in the parking lot. And she was like in her car in the parking lot.
Or fish or bread. I think we would all get Church's Chicken if Jesus was here. You get some chicken, you get some chicken, you get some chicken.
Okay, Oprah.
He's the Oprah of chicken. You get a leg, you get a wing, you get a thigh.
I like breast.
He only bought the 3-piece, but somehow he fed all of us.
Absolutely.
Shout out JC.
Eat of this biscuit, for it is my body. And it is buttery.
All right, what do you got for us, Les?
All right. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is saying that air traffic controllers may be punished if they started calling in sick before missing pay during the government shutdown. I mean, come on, man. The holidays are coming. You had to find another job, not knowing how long the shutdown was going to be. I mean, you know, can you even collect unemployment during the government shutdown? I mean, you got to plan ahead and be like, all right, I got to get out in front of this and at least try to collect unemployment before the shutdown. You got one check coming, another one on unemployment. You know, I'm just trying to stay ahead.
Middle class.
Trying to stay out of lower class. Poorhouse.
We just stay unemployed or comedians on a not-for-profit show. So if people wanted to donate or sponsor to our show, could they Venmo and Venmo Stand Up, the number 4 News, or Brandy Joy Venmo? That's fine. And Brandy Joy's Venmo.
She'll meet you in the parking lot of McDonald's.
I will meet you in the parking lot.
Churches parking lot. Let's go. JC's gonna be there.
All right,
Jalapeno Lula.
I forgot about that.
3 Chinese astronauts are stranded aboard China's space station after the return caption malfunctioned yesterday. Russian President Vladimir Putin, told China that Russia would come to the aid of their ally by sending their newest AI robot to the rescue, the Fetterman. He's on his way, guys. Just don't let him fall through the atmosphere.
Hurry.
Here to rescue you in my space hoodie.
Oh, no. Please don't knock me over. Okay, ladies.
So we got 5 more minutes with you listeners. Thank you for tuning into 106.1 FM. Make sure to save this on your dialer. That way you can listen to us every Thursday. Laugh with us.
Tune it in and rip off the knob. It's 106.1 Tan Talk Radio.
New buffer.
There it is. I got to put more bass in my voice.
That would take a lot of work.
So Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, here's some entertainment news, everyone. Reese Witherspoon says Jennifer Aniston invited all of her exes, like almost, it had to be almost all of them, almost all of her exes to her 50th birthday. And like, I couldn't do that. I don't think I would have a big enough venue. I definitely...
You're born in 87.
And what's crazy is I wouldn't even remember them all. So I'd like feel bad for the ones I forgot.
You can rent out Ray J.
I wish. As I mentioned, I'm poor.
I've been with my husband since 1994. So if I were to call any of my exes, they'd be like, "Who in the world are you?"
Oh, they would eat their hearts out. They would eat their hearts out.
Oh, the 34-year-old Robin. Oh,
man.
How did I let her go?
No,
How did I let her fly away?
She's still 34.
I got all my birthdays taken away by my daughter, Jim.
How old are you, Mike? At your age. Oh, she's on her phone.
Shout out.
She must be a millennial.
All right. Well, I think it's come to the time. We've covered everything but plugs.
Everything except plugs?
Except plugs?
Yeah.
Except for plugs?
Careful walking through metal detectors. Go on. What are we plugging today?
Okay. I'm plugging something. It's not for me, but this weekend I'm going to see Mandy Klein. She is absolutely hilarious. She's at the Shamsi Safety Harbor Arts and Music Center. She is actually a clown. She does very funny physical comedy. So if you're not doing anything, I think the tickets are like $15 in advance. I will be there handing out tater tots. It's a long story, but if you want to handing out tater tots, I will be there. How about you? Do you have anything to plug, Les?
No, just plug myself. Les Walton. Wait, that sounds funny.
That was insane.
No one save that audio, please. But yeah, Les Walton on Facebook. I'm always posting videos. Les Walton Comedy on Instagram. Check it out. And yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
Give me some likes.
Good stuff. I even say I've seen some of your videos. They're very funny.
Thank you.
Very funny.
Some of
try.
them.
Some of them. I know they don't
He's a
always
very,
go over well.
very funny guy.
Captain Jim, do you want to plug your selling?
Yeah.
Sailing.
My ceiling, my floor, my look me up on Facebook, James Marvin, and let's get together and sail. I'll tell you some jokes, and one of these days I'll be back on stage.
Okay, awesome.
yeah,
Either
with
two of you
me.
ladies?
Yes, with you. You got to tell me what's up.
The Brandy Joy After Party Show, which happens
In about
2
10
minutes.
minutes. Well,
Oh.
3 minutes.
depending
2
on
minutes.
whose time we're on Brandy's or
Depending on what our producer Mike lets us on air. But
for the Brandy Joy After Party.
joining this, following this show, it's going to be the Brandy Joy After Party with me, Brandy Joy, your homegirl right
Oh,
here,
there's
Liz
the music.
Taylor, and it's going to be a great time.
Okay.
All right.
Same station.
There's our bye-bye music. Well, you know what, guys? You've been absolutely awesome. We will see you next week. And James, we miss you. And we will talk to you next week as well, too.
Oh, yeah. See you all.
Come home, James.
Go on, James. Stand up for news. Clap, clap.
Stand up for news. Stand up for news. Stand up for you. Stand up too. Don't sit down. Stand up now. Stand up for news. Stand up for news.
Sounds like
WTAN, Clearwater,
FM 106.1,
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
Listen.
Getting back to business after the shutdown.
Federal employees began returning to work.
Checks and back